There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
It is amazing we get a show on the air ever.
Well, you know what it is? It's not because of us.
No.
It's everybody else.
The magic behind the scenes.
It's all the producers.
Truly, thank you.
Heaven. Thank heaven.
Yes, truly. We've got something to go off of here. Welcome to a Monday.
Yep.
7:03, the last September Monday
That's right.
of the year.
That's right. We're already there, huh?
Tomorrow.
October?
Yeah.
October, yeah. That means this Friday, Breakfast Friday. First
It sure
Friday.
is.
Oh, first
Yes.
Friday.
It seems like just yesterday, you, me, and Caparata were on that float for Mardi Gras.
I know.
Oh, my
What was that?
gosh.
February?
Yes.
Yeah, it does seem like just yesterday. This year is flying by.
Man,
Christmas will be here before you know
we
it.
just did a story on that, apparently.
Well, once you get to October, that's it. All
That's
the
it?
Christmas stuff. Some
Oh,
people
yeah,
set up the tree.
Costco.
Well,
Costco. It's already
yeah,
out.
Costco stuff.
Costco's
they
about to start putting Mardi Gras stuff out.
Right. They got Christmas
You know
stuff out.
why.
They got Christmas 2025 stuff out. They're so far in advance.
Yeah.
But I've got, I got the attic. we don't have basements. So I'm up in the attic and I was getting the fall stuff out. I swear, my wife gave me like 2 weeks of that, and then
Yeah.
she's like, "No, we got to get this stuff out now." She's on to the next.
I love it.
I barely had time to keep the purple and gold, black and gold stuff out there. She's like, "No, we're moving on."
Oh.
I'm like, "But," she's like,
After yesterday, you can put the black and gold.
"Oh, come on!"
Right.
Maybe
I'm not
that's a
doing
good
this
juju.
again this year. I
know.
can't.
Of course you are. You're gonna do it. Yeah, you will.
I know.
Because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
what
We
we do.
believe and press on.
If Thanksgiving were a person, I would feel bad for them. I feel like they just get skipped
They
over.
really
You don't see a lot of
do.
people put out any kind of Thanksgiving
No.
decoration.
It's the best.
Yeah, we just kind of go from Halloween to Christmas.
It's the best
think-
one.
Yeah, I love
Pumpkins,
Thanksgiving.
you kind
Absolutely.
of count them for Halloween and Thanksgiving, so you
Right.
think, okay, they get their due justice.
Yeah.
They don't. It's the best food holiday of the entire
Yes.
year.
It's not even
It needs
close.
more justice.
It's not even
I
close.
agree.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
I know, it overshadows the big great holiday that is the great pumpkin.
You shopping? You already got plans?
Yes.
Really? What you get?
Yes.
What's on the Johnny Asian
Electronic.
list? Oh, really?
Electronic.
Always a good way to
Yeah.
save some money.
Electronics.
Okay. All right.
TVs, laptops, computers, phones.
I actually already started Christmas shopping.
Look
I
at
usually don't do
you.
it. I usually don't do it this early, but there are good deals.
You
gotta
found a deal?
Strike while the iron's hot.
All right,
kidding.
Consumer Reports already on it. That's what they say.
don't give me another job here. They'll give it to me.
Well, look, your job is already, there's a lot going on for you guys right now. And we'll take
Boy.
every bit of these fantastic temperatures that we're getting, even, we'll get up to 90, whatever the hell. But what we've got out there in the tropics right now, paying attention to that, and everybody's still getting over Helene.
Yeah, we really are, and the cleanup's going to take weeks,
It's
if not
gonna be,
months.
yes.
Life-altering storm. Look at that! Wow, that is a live shot, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9, and that's beautiful. Falls River. All right, yeah, we love that. It's almost like a perfect painting out there. Thank you so much for that shot. 69 degrees out your door. Feels good. And we're on our way to high temperatures in the 90s, but as Matt mentioned, humidity not that bad. Yesterday we got up to 91, but that's where we should be this time of year, the mid to upper 80s. Hopefully we're going to have a little bit more of that coming up. All right, so we can go ahead and close the book on the month of September because we're not expecting any rain for today. So it looks like we'll end the month at 7.37. Yeah, that's definitely wetter than normal. Matter of fact, our average of 4.14, we were better than 3 inches above that. And now we're knocking on the door of 50, that's 50, 50 inches of rain on the year. So definitely ahead of the ball game there. As far as dew points are concerned, they're relatively dry, low, and comfortable over the next couple of days. A little bit surprising, they show a little dip on Thursday. I say surprising because on Thursday we do have a couple of chances of rain, Thursday going into Friday, but certainly over the next 5 days, these are numbers that we can handle. It's mainly going to feel like the upper 80s to low 90s when you put it all together. Got a couple of flickers of green on your screen. They're not hitting the ground. In fact, as I mentioned, I'm not expecting any rain today, but the zoomed out picture, there is a lot of tropical traffic out there. And I've got a couple of updates. This might be a favorable one. Remember how I told you throughout the morning that the models, some develop this system in the Gulf that gets into the Gulf, some don't. Look at this. The National Hurricane Center just dropped it a little bit. They went from 50 down to 40. What that tells you is that the models are still very uncertain. And again, right now, I'm not ringing any alarm bells. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead of myself and say what models do develop develop this, they don't bring it to Louisiana, and they don't turn it into any huge hurricane or anything like that. Speaking of a huge hurricane, we might have another one brewing out there. This is Tropical Depression 12, expected to become a Category 3 in a few days from now. Right now, it doesn't appear like any immediate threat to land. Hopefully it won't be, because that storm's going to be a beast. We've got dry, stable air over the area, but watch what happens over the next couple of days. We get to mid to the latter part of the week, and we've got this tropical moisture that encroaches over to the southern area of Louisiana. But that's it, because any of the models that develop that thing in the Gulf, they pull it just the same way you see the moisture pulling towards Florida. Of course, that would be good news for us, but that wouldn't be good news for them, because that would give them a lot of rain. This is the rain that we're expecting over the next 7 days. Not that much, but look out to the Gulf, look out to Florida, and again, it could be a relatively wet 7 days over there. 92 degrees, no chance of rain for today, under a mixture of sun and clouds. Get out and enjoy. We're going to try to keep this thing rolling with overnight lows in the 60s. I think we'll do that with a low getting down to 69. Then in the all-important 10-day forecast, other than the 2 chances of rain Thursday and Friday, rest of the 10-day looks dry, and temperatures at the back end are in pretty good shape as well. 7:08 out your door. Johnny A., how are those roads?
Starting to get slow coming in from Denham Springs. Thank you, Jared. And over in Walker, Burgess and Florida Boulevard in that area near the schools, a little bit busy this morning. And then in and through Denham Springs has gotten a little busy as well. Interstates are about what we usually see from right back past Juban all the way into East Baton Rouge Parish. Past the 1012, though, looking pretty good to the downtown area. We are starting to accumulate some drive times, and they're not out of the ordinary. In fact, our drive coming in from Gonzales is pretty much normal. 16 to 18 minutes is that, and then we're up to about 40 minutes coming in from Juban to the 1012. We do this thing for you every morning. It's WAFB 9 News Now here on WAFB Plus. A little recap of some of the earlier headlines you might have missed on 9 News this morning. Liz Coe and Matt Williams back after a break to share those with you. Guys.
$7:10 your time right now. A few things going on today we want to make sure that you are aware of. Of course, we got an election right around the corner. Do you know who you're going to be voting for? Maybe. Did you know that you're going to be, depending on where you are, voting for a new public service commissioner?
There's an opportunity for you to hear from District 2 Public Service Commissioner candidates. You see the 3 names there on your screen. Today, they're going to participate in a forum led by WAFB political analyst Jim Angster. That conversation and forum takes place at the Drusilla Place Catering. Doors are going to open at 11:30. That conversation gets going at noon today.
Let's move BR. Why not? Because that's kind of a big deal. They actually got a little get-together coming up in Zachary. So they're going to get to, if you're that part of the world, you want to know what's going on, like construction projects right now, but also construction projects into the future. Zachary City Hall, 6 to 8 o'clock tonight, a great opportunity.
A great opportunity for you to get some possibly student loans forgiven. Let's talk about the Fresh Start program. Matt Venezia was live in the newsroom talking about how this could impact about 100,000 student loan borrowers in the state of Louisiana. This is the last day for you to apply, this last day of September here. It's a one-time offer from the Department of Education for folks who maybe borrowed and defaulted on their loans before the COVID-19 pandemic. So it's a very specific group of folks here. If you think you're eligible or you want to read up on the program, go to studentaid.gov. Matt Venezia has those details in his web story that's waiting for you on WAFB.com.
Speaking of money, what would a possible strike at ports along the East Coast and the Gulf Coast do to our economy. We may find out, Liz, we got port workers thinking that striking is their only solution for them right now.
They're looking for a wage increase here from $4 to $5, an increase an hour here. Also looking for a ban on fully automated machines that would obviously take jobs from humans. We're keeping our eyes on that deadline, Matt. Our time, it's going to be 11:01 p.m. tonight, 12:01 Central or Eastern time. We'll let you know what the outcome is. Can they come to an agreement by then?
Social Security, a lot of conversations about that. Actually, some rule changes that are going into effect today could begin to help more people in need.
So you see the details there on your screen. It's going to increase the qualifying candidates and boost possibly the payment amounts for some. It expands the definition of who's included here of that public assistance household. And this is also could include people who receive SNAP benefits.
Sure, yeah.
There's a lot to weed through here. So if you think that you might be eligible, we've got the details for you to sort through on our 9 News app.
No need to sort through here. We're going to give you an opportunity to help those in need recovering from Hurricane Helene. Now, this is the Salvation Army's website, helenehelp.org. They're one of those great groups out there who literally put boots on the ground and are able to get to spots there. Maybe you can't. You want to help? That QR code may be the way.
So if you'd like to donate monetarily, it's going to be the best resource for those disaster recovery teams that are already on the ground. When we talk about impact, we're still seeing power outages. We're still seeing rescues. We're still seeing the impact and the scope of Helene's wrath across the southeastern U.S., even touching parts of the Midwest. We'll update you on the other ways you can help, but as Matt mentioned, pull out your phone, scan that code now. It's a great resource for you to help right now. 2
investigations going on I want to let you know about right now, including what happened along the interstate in Baton Rouge that led up to a deadly shooting here, claimed the life of a 22-year-old by the name of Eric Dorsey. Happened right there at the split. BRPD desperately wants to know exactly what happened. Somebody had pulled up alongside his car, opened fire. He ended up dying at the scene. But Liz, from Baton Rouge over to Tangi, they got an investigation going on.
They're also investigating this scene here. We're told that a man's body was found wrapped up in a tarp. This is along Highway 51 there in Tangipahoa Parish. They're in the town of Fluker, actually. They're asking folks to call in with any tips because this is something that's very specific. A man wrapped up in a tarp. If you've seen something, maybe somebody who may have thrown something out of or anything that could help investigators, they're asking you to call in your anonymous tip there. TPSO has its own 1-800 Crime Stoppers line, or you can always call TPSO directly, but please help out if you can.
Absolutely. All right, back in studio here as we get you ready for a Monday. Hopefully the drive stays smooth. It's not been bad actually today.
Not yet, no. But what we always expect, Denham to Baton Rouge, a little slow.
All right.
Surface streets, school buses, school zones.
That's right.
Back at it.
Very
Please
true.
be careful out there. We're going to enjoy these temperatures while we have them. Starting out in the 60s, no humidity. Hello.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice day. The next few days, next chance of rain Thursday.
Okay. Well, mow now while you can. You got a couple days to take care of it.
It's time to gear up for game day at Team Toyota. Right now, get a new 24 Tacoma for just $269 a month, or get 2.99% financing for 72 months on a new Toyota Tundra. Score thousands in savings on your new Toyota from Team Toyota. I-12 at O'Neill.